events and issues shaping our community. This is COMCAST Newsmakers.
It seems natural to you and me, but for some children, walking, talking, and other daily activities are nearly impossible. One organization is helping them get back on their feet. Here to tell us more about how Bright Steps Forward is helping kids with neurological disabilities is Eileen de Oliveira. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, tell us more about your organization and how it's helping children.
Well, what we're doing is we're having these children do intensive physical therapy using the PediaSuit protocol, which is a 4-hour-a-day program, 5 days a week for 4 weeks. So children are able to be more and do more because they are actually working with a therapist one-on-one with new tools that we've developed. And we're finding that this intensive 4-hour-a-day program enables them to learn how to sit, hold their heads up, crawl, and even walk.
We're seeing some examples up here on our screen. You've seen real turnabouts take place here, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely. We have a child in the clinic right now who is standing for the first time ever on his own. We have children who learn how to walk after 10 years of being in a walker or a wheelchair. And we basically improve core strength and balance, coordination with the new tools that we've created.
What's the key to actually accomplishing all these goals?
Strength training, repetitiveness. These children have neurons in their brain that need to be reactivated through the one-on-one therapy and the intensiveness of it. So repetition and 4 hours every day for 4 weeks.
When we talk about neurological conditions, primarily what are we speaking about here?
We're talking about autism, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, children who have seizure disorders, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy to keep them strong as possible. Any neurological disorder that creates a developmental delay is someone who we can help. A traumatic brain injury, a car accident, an adult who has a stroke, a post-stroke program. Now,
I guess the main obstacle here is the fact that there has been some nerve damage that has taken place, regardless of what the malady is. How do you get around that? Is there always some other way to activate those muscles?
Correct. The main problem that all of these children and adults have is there is damage to the brain, which is oxygen deprivation. So there's a hypoxic event which literally cuts off some or all of the neurons and the ability for the brain to interact with the body. So the treatment is actually to create strength, core strength, ability for them to do more, and we do that with the constant repetition. We can retrain the brain.
You can retrain the brain?
Yes, we can.
So the brain finds other pathways to activate those muscles?
Absolutely. Plasticity is absolutely able to be developed, and we can retrain, and we can also train cells that were never meant to do the job to be able to do that job.
Really?
Yes.
That's, I guess, a huge development for many of these people, because I think they might have thought themselves just, they're going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of their life.
Yes.
Or not able to have that type of mobility.
Yes, parents are told commonly, I have a child with cerebral palsy, and I was sent home and told that he would be severely disabled and retarded. It's not true. They can do more, they can be more. And
does it work for all people, all patients?
Yes, anyone with a developmental delay that's been in a wheelchair or hasn't been able to do movement, we can work with them. We're not saying that everyone will run and walk, but we're saying we could make them stronger, and we could make them have more abilities and become as independent as they are able to become. And we do this with the intensive therapy and our hyperbaric oxygen program.
Amazing. And again, people just get in contact with you if they
Absolutely.
have the need.
877 Now I Can. We're there 24 hours a day.
Well, thank you. During this hour's Newsmakers, we learned how one organization is taking a step in the right direction to help kids with neurological disorders. There's no misstep when you're watching COMCAST Channel 1 on demand under Get Local. There, you can find out what's happening around the community. I'm Spiro King.